they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Dunleavy in the 3 slot. And that one's good by Butler.
Oh, that is just weak.
It's not possible what we just said. Is that possible?
Not probable, but it is possible, partner. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's
Smokes.
one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
The drive by James. That is good.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
Here's Rose. Puts up the baby hook. Dunleavy kicks to Butler. Smith with some nice D.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Now here's LeBron, defended by Dunleavy. 6 to shoot. LeBron passes to Mozgov. Gasol with the steal. Here's Dunleavy. The rim-rattling 2-handed jam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
James. Here's Mozgov. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws. Boy, I tell you what, he does not look like your typical big man up there at the line. He has an excellent stroke and a percentage to match.
Rose dishes to Gibson. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard. It's certainly been a good month for these teams on the offensive glass. In third, the Cavaliers.
They have gone all out to win the rebounding battle every night, and it's been paying off. I mean, the second chance points thus far have been really impressive.
LeBron outside. Out left to the wing. Near the three-point line, it's Love. Good, and the assist goes to James.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Rose kicks to Butler. And he uses the glass on the layup. Butler's got 6.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Mozgov a screen on Butler. The dish to Love. Irving passes to Love. Back to Irving. He feeds it to Love. Shot clock at 5. Good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. The Cavaliers beat them last time when these two teams met in Cleveland.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for James. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home.
I tell you what, he's lucky on that one that he got away with maybe not picking up a tee.
It's stolen by Iman Shumpert. Holiday against Irving. Thompson, a screen on Holiday. Out to Shumpert. Shoots the three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough, and then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, well, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
Back to Holiday. He hits the shot at the very net. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 1. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's McDermott in at the small forward. Three-pointer, Dellavedova. And Thompson kicks to Fry. Shumpert against Rose. Outside Shumpert. And Fry has it in the corner. Here's Thompson. No good. Good D by Gasol. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Shumpert looking for his first basket still in this one. To the right side. Rejected by Gasol. Here's Butler. It's rebounded by Richard Jefferson.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Dellavedova kicks to Jefferson. The feed to Thompson. And Fry has it in the corner. And another miss by Cleveland.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
You're no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down. And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Channing Frye. James checked in for Richard Jefferson. And J.R. Smith subbed in for Iman Shumpert. And Chicago also making a switch. Dunleavy's checked in. It's stolen by Rose. And it's Butler missing. Cleveland leading by 4. Ahead. Here's Gibson. And the rejection by Love. Pulls up for 3. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by LeBron. James has got his 3rd assist on the night. Now here's Rose. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And Gasol gets it to go.
The heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
It's a pick by Love. LeBron against Butler. For 3, Smith. Can't hit. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip.
Some hang time on that rim. Put some little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
And also the other on his heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Portis, he's checked in for Gasol. Mirotic comes in for Taj Gibson. Justin Holiday's checked in for Butler. And Brooks subbed in for Derrick Rose. The Cavaliers leading by... Smith for three. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Portis. Excellent D there from Mozgov.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And here's Love from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Brooks right side. A 3-ball. Again, the miss by Brooks. Cleveland's gone for the 3-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Down low. A nice shot by Irving. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed play.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And in terms of team numbers, the free throw percentage is right at 74.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Here's Mirotic, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one falls for Mirotic. To the middle. Here's Thompson, and he dunks it down.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here and he shattered the backboard.
Chicago calls timeout.
Nice job, Cavalier girls. What do you say, fans? Keep you pumped up now.
Here's McDermott. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so we wrap up the first half. Cavaliers on top. All right, back. The second half beginning in just a moment. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the little things, the intangibles, that make a big difference.
Exactly. The numbers don't necessarily pop out, but he's really making his presence felt out there on the court.
The second half just about to get going here. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
That's right. Sometimes the stats are facade. I mean, he's passing the eye test with his impact on the floor, though.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's James in at the small forward position. Smith outside. Back to James.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Rose dishes to Gasol.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Dishes it to Love. Back to James. That's in there. Love with the assist. LeBron's got 5 points so far.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Rose gets the bucket.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
And here is LeBron. Following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. James gives to Smith. That's good. Smith's got his third basket of the night.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Cavaliers leading. Here's LeBron. He has 5. Love outside. Back to James. Shot clock at 6. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Cavaliers have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. And Cleveland making a change here. Dellavedova's checked in. Good on both. Here is Rose. He has 5. Pass to Gasol. Back to Rose. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And that's some inspiration. Steals, blocks, and a big dunk. Those are ways that you can really change the momentum in a game.
Well, they got to chip away, Clark, at that deficit, and no doubt that'll help.
And that's what he's out there for, guys. I mean, he is an electrifying player, no doubt.
Mozgov with the steal. LeBron passes to Love. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Rose dishes to Dunley. And the 3 off target. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Mike Dunleavy is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for James. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Offensive rebound from downtown. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from McDermott. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Kicks it to Thompson. To the paint. Jefferson. They grab their own miss. Now, here's Fry. Covered by Mirotic. And it's blocked by Mirotic. Now here's McDermott. Defense is right there. And Holiday kicks to Mirotic. The shot is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. They'll be off to Brooklyn for a meeting with the Nets after this one. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Jefferson throws it down hard.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
McDermott with a steal. Here's what a play, simple. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game, neither team giving ground. Cavaliers lead by 3. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. So for Chicago right now, Rose is the 1 with Butler is the 2. Gibson is the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Mirotic in the 3, the small forward. Irving for 3. And he gets it to go. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
And guys, I think you've got to give them credit for the number of steals they've taken away. I mean, a lot of effort on the defense from them tonight.
Inside. Passes it to Fry. Fires the 3. And Shumpert kicks to Irving. To the inside. Thompson passes to Irving. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving. Mike Dunleavy, he's checked in for Mirotic. Both free throws good for Irving.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Chicago calls timeout.
And look, rightfully disappointed with how they played here over the course of this run.
Yeah, you know, they haven't looked good at all here lately. Something has to change for them, and we'll see what he's got coming out of the timeout.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He is not pleased with the score and implored them to try to make a push right now, saying, "We don't have time, fellas. If we can't make a dent soon, I'll have to pull the plug." Pretty blunt, Kevin. Back to you.
Now here's Butler. And it's Rose penetrating. It's deflected. Got a piece of it. Jefferson dishes to Shumpert. The bat.